What's up everyone, it's moth trap time. Today is the, hang on, let me check the date. Let me try that again. Today is the 19th of October, and at this time of year it's getting colder, it's getting greyer, there's not as much variety as moths. Saying that though, there are some absolutely beautiful moths, absolute gems, and some of my absolute favourites that fly at this time of year. And I know there's some really beautiful ones in the trap, really nice autumn ones in the trap. So we're not going to wait any longer and we're going to see what we've caught. Alright then, our first moth is the very common, very familiar large yellow underwing. Yep, these chaps still flying. Right at the very end of their flight season though. I think this is the only one that's in the trap. As you can see, he's not looking the freshest. But that's our first moth. Second egg tray, more interesting. We've got this lovely beaded chestnut. And we've also got dark archers. It's been a fair few weeks since I last caught these. This is because their main brood, the main flight season, is from the end of June to the end of August. However, in the south, and sometimes this far north as well, if the weather's mild enough, they will have a very, very small partial second generation from September to November. So this chap is obviously part of that second generation, dark archers. We've got a lovely Juniper carpet. I think this is actually the first time I've caught this in my garden. So that's nice to get. I think these fly in the summer as well, but the second brood in the autumn is the largest, and that's when they're most common. And on the other side, we have an absolute gem of an autumn moth. This is the green brindled crescent. Just look at those green coloured scales on the wing. Absolutely beautiful, and these are very common at this time of year. This is one of several that are in the trap. We've got ourselves another large yellow underwing. And on this egg carton we have another lovely green brindled crescent. Oh, and our third one. They are really beautiful. I do like moths with a bit of green on them. And they're not the only ones in the trap with green on them. And this one here is so autumnal, it's actually named after November. This is the November moth aggregate, because there's a bunch of similar species that look similar, but grey, quite small, and flies in the autumn. That's the November moth, even though it is October. They do fly from October to November. We have our third large yellow underwing. And we have our fourth green brindled crescent. So it is common. Commonest moth in the trap. And here, this, believe it or not, is another green brindled crescent. This is a melanic form, I think. Very, very dark. Interesting. Well, it seems our only two moths left in the trap are this green brindled crescent and this, which is, if it'll come on my finger. No, this is a feathered thorn. This is feathered thorn. Absolutely stunning moth. One of my favourite autumnal species for sure. I'm a little confused, however, because there was a Merveille du jour in the trap this morning, and when I put the lid on, it was still in there. So I'm really not sure where that one's gone. It's very confusing. I'll have a look for it. Well, unfortunately, no sign of the Merveille, which is a shame. It really is a beautiful moth. Anyway, still had some nice species in there. And I'll probably set another moth trap out on Tuesday or Wednesday night and see if we catch a Merveille then. But it would be nice to get one without it going missing. Well, I will finished the video on the majestic feathers or the feathered thorn. So if you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, please subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you on the next one, where hopefully we'll catch a mauvais du jour, and I'll get to show it to you on camera.